So this word of love, you can really find it everywhere, right? So in every single poem, in every single song, in every movie, you get at least a glimpse of this powerful, beautiful concept of love. But I don't know if you ever have been trying to define it with words. I don't know if we can understand it with our minds, right? With our rational minds. And probably it's the opposite, right? Probably it's more than something that you just need to feel than rationally define it. But it's something really interesting to start to think about it and talk about it, and it's something that we really start to experience it or start to name it in when we are kids. With, I mean, your mother loves you, right? And you say, I love you too, mom, and then we are teenagers, you start to feel like butterflies in your belly for somebody, and maybe you start this teenager romantic relationship that you are like, wow, mind-blowing sensation for somebody. But I say somebody because there's still a condition. There's still a condition of a person. You're loving that person, but you're not loving, I don't know, your math teacher on that school. You're loving just that person, but you're not loving your, I don't know, your neighbors, right? So the thing is, there's still a condition. If we want to understand love as unconditional love, they will be kind of not maybe the ultimate understanding of what really love means. So personally, I really believe and I'm really fascinated of the Eastern philosophy that talks about everything and everyone is just part of the same thing, right? The self-realization journey of the yoga is basically the realization that you are infinite, are interconnected with every single human being, every single animal, every single star in the sky, right? So having said that, I think love is the force. I think love is a massive energy that basically push you to understand that everything is just one thing. I think ultimately that's why we like to hug people. Like naturally we want to kiss somebody who triggers something in ourselves. We want to make love, right? We want to get closer and closer. We want to become one in order to experience your ultimate truth, your ultimate nature, that basically is oneness. It's just one thing. So that's petrol, right? That petrol that push you to understand that, for me, would be love. And there's no conditions there. It's something infinite, something massive, powerful, that doesn't change. It's just there and it's part of your nature. It's just something that you don't need to wait for it. It's something that has been inside of you all the time. So I think that's why it's so powerful, right? That's why it's so powerful. It's the most powerful force in the universe, and because of that, of course, we're going to feel butterflies in the belly in a romantic relationship. Of course, we're going to make us to do crazy stuff. Of course, it's going to inspire us to build stuff like the Taj Mahal in India. It's of course going to can make us feel anger, makes us feel sad, or can end up as a tragedy, as many movies and poems, right? But I think ultimately romantic love is not the final definition of that word, but I think romantic love is something powerful and something necessary to understand the deep meaning of that, right? I think romantic love could be the doorway to understand your true nature. I think we are responsible to use romantic love as the bridge to connect with with who you are and basically evolve, right? Evolve as humanity, something at that point. There's a great quote of this amazing poet Rumi, and he say that love is the bridge between you and everything. Basically, he's talking about you, right? He's talking about a person who is in front of you, who is maybe your partner, maybe that you is this person who you have this romantic relationship, and normally you dissolve yourself in her or his eyes, and you just want to be with that person, you just want to hug that person, you just want to make love with that person, you want to be one with that person. And that sensation, that force, that's romantic love that push you to understand that you are just one with that person, and not only with that person, with everything.